Hi folks, I'm Lisa Haupert, the founder of Once and Forever Wellness. And I am coming back at you 5 months after I had my belt lipectomy surgery. I'm going to be checking my notes over here on the side to make sure I cover everything, so when you see my eyes wandering, it's not because I'm not interested in you. So today, this month, it's been 5 months since I've had my surgery, and I can honestly tell you that most of the time I actually have no awareness that I had the surgery, no discomfort or anything. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes my abdomen feels tight. I can still feel the little bit of drawing along the scar tissue area where that incision is. um, but by and large, it doesn't affect me at all. I am running. In fact, this past weekend, I ran 8 miles, which is the furthest distance I've run since the surgery, and my goal is to do a half marathon in August, so I'm right on track for that. Um, Doing all my normal, regular things, swimming without issues, and all of that good stuff. Um, and I've got to tell you that the reason I think that I did so well after surgery is that I got active appropriately as soon as possible. So I didn't overdo it. But from the very first day of surgery, I was up and walking. I think that makes a tremendous difference. And I progressed in a way that felt very right to my body. There were times that I tended to overdo it and then I would pull back. The other reason I did so well is I think I have the best, absolute best surgeon for this procedure in the entire world. So that's a good reason to do so well too. So I'll also, in a minute, I'll show you the scar, I promise. But I wanted to share with you that 3 weeks after the surgery, I developed a little leak. For folks who have my body shape, the surgeon told me that he would need to put essentially what's a pleat in my incision in the back. And if I was a piece of fabric, it would have been a dart, but I'm not, so it's a pleat. And in that area was the weak area, and it developed a little leak. It actually, one morning, about a quarter cup of yellow serous fluid came out. And the concern at that point, and again, it was just teeny tiny, but the concern at that point is that there is a point of infection. Not a point of infection, there is a port for infection. So I talked to my surgeon and he was like, just keep it clean and monitor yourself for signs and symptoms of infection. About a week after that, it drained again, probably about half the original amount. And then it didn't drain anymore except to have maybe a little dot of fluid on. Actually, I just used a feminine pad back there, a really thin one, at his recommendation, just stuck it in my underwear to absorb any of the fluid that leaked out. After that time, after that second little leak, it ceased to put out any fluid very much at all, and within 6 weeks it was completely healed. Once you do get a leak like that, though, it does take about 6 weeks to heal it, simply because at that point it has to heal from the inside out. So I wanted you all to know about that. But even during that time of the leak, I was walking 2 to 4 miles every day. I certainly didn't start doing any sweaty exercise until after the leak was totally healed. So let me go ahead and just show you this area, this beautiful incision. Let me see if I can tilt the camera in a good way so that you can see this. What you'll notice about my incision is it's really smooth. So there's no little bumps or anything. Gosh, for about 10 weeks on this side, there was a little inner stitch that just kind of poked through and sometimes was very irritating. And eventually it just reabsorbed along with the rest of them. This line is still pretty red, as you can see, but it's very fine, and it will continue to fade over time. Now, I do want you to see my pleat in the back, and it's kind of hard to show it, but it's right there. It kind of looks like an extended butt crack right up here. It's already dispersed along the incision line, and according to my surgeon, it will continue to just fan out where you won't even see that pleat anymore. So that's how things look. I'm very, very pleased with the results. And if you were to ask me today if I were to do it again, I would tell you yes. There was a time, maybe a couple of months after the surgery, where I really felt the need to apologize to my body for such an assault on it, as this surgery is. It is a massive surgery, but I would do this surgery again, and I'm just thrilled with the results. So what I would like for you to do is post me a message. If you have any questions, any comments, I will respond. I will get back to you. And please go on over to my website, onceandforeverwellness.com, and check out what I have to offer you for you to get the flourishing and health-filled life that you desire. I also have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/onceandforeverwellness. So please join me there as well. And I wish you the very best in your endeavors. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.